still have more than half the way to go to get there. And I know the second part will be even more difficult and painful because of how much pain I'm already in. Even right now, I can feel my knees getting stiffer as they continue to swell from what I've already put them through. And I'm dreading getting back in the car. But if I could just manage to cram myself back in, I feel confident that I can try and make it the rest of the way there. Babe, it's got open just barely. The worse it hurt, the harder it is to breathe. It's hot in here. Yeah, my legs are a little sore, but they feel a lot better after being able to get out and stretch them out for a little bit.
Be able to make it?
Yeah, and no matter what, I'm gonna power through.
Look, baby, there's Texas.
Thank God, I'm ready to get out of the car.
Just a little bit further, sweetheart.
We've been on the road for a little over 9 hours. And I don't want to let James down because I know he wanted to try and make it there. But this is the worst pain I've ever felt in my life, and it's getting worse by the minute. So we have to stop and get a room somewhere. Babe, I'm done for the day. I gotta get out of this car. I'm in so much pain that all I can do is cry.
Let me find a motel up here.
My body's about to give out. I was not prepared for how hard this has turned out to be. I hurt so bad. I just need out of the car. I feel like such a failure, and I'm humiliated I couldn't do it. We've been on the road 10.5 hours, and I'm in the most pain I can ever remember being in. My legs are so swollen, my knees hurt, they hurt so bad, even my hips hurt. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say out of my 1,000 I'm pain points.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm ready.
The trip was very hard on Robin, especially because she can't sit in a vehicle for too long because her legs start hurting. And she held on for as long as she could, but eventually she just broke down crying from the pain. And it was unbearable for me, but I handled it fine.
I'm so relieved to get here, get her out of that car and get her out of pain. Just try to give her some comfort and get a little rest. It's the worst thing in the world to sit and watch somebody that you love cry. And you can't do anything to help them. It's hard. It's really hard.
I'm hoping that I'll be able to finish the trip in the morning. But I'm really scared because I know if I can't make it tomorrow, it's gonna be really bad. This is my only chance, so I can't mess this up for me and for Garrett because so much is riding on this.
One.
After getting some rest, I feel a little better, but I'm still really swollen and I'm in a lot of pain. On a scale of 1 to 10, my pain right now is at 100. My legs hurt from my toes clear up to the small of my back. We've almost made it to Dr. Now's clinic, and at this point, I'm counting the minutes. That trip took so much more out of me than I thought.
Okay, y'all, chill out. That's all coming on here,
I just hope Dr. Now is willing to help us. but I'm terrified that he can say no.
Whoa, what?
And if that happens, it'll mean me and Garrett will have nowhere else to turn. Because I know we're not gonna last much longer.
Robin McKinley?
So if we aren't able to get help or weight loss surgery, then soon we're gonna end up dying from all the strain of all the weight on us. Because our bodies just couldn't go on.
At the Disneyland Resort, the happiest place on earth, you'll find all kinds of happy. You can find the my dream is finally coming true kind of happy. The I just found my new favorite treat kind of happy. You can also find that woohoo kind of happy. There's the teaming up with my hero type of happy. And the we're never going to
I
forget
got
this
7
kind of
videos
happy.
on my
Come find your
OnlyFans.
happy today, only at the Disneyland Resort.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With Venture X, earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and turn everyday purchases into extraordinary trips. And get access to over 1,300 airport lounges where you just check in and chill out. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your wallet?
New projects means new project managers. You need to hire.
I need Indeed.
Indeed, you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/hire.
You said what, bro?
We're at Dr. Now's.
Can you go
And
to
me and
sleep?
Garrett are about to find out where our weight's at. I'm extremely nervous to find out. And my knees are in a lot of pain. So I'm really hoping doing all we have to get here is gonna pay off. And that Dr. Now is gonna help us. Oh my God. It's embarrassing to see those numbers come up on the scale. And to know I let it get so bad. But I'm hoping Garrett is at least doing better than me. And that his weight isn't as high yet.
But one thing about doing vacation is like you don't want to leave. Like that's what I'm saying. Like vacation, you don't want to.
That's not good.
That's why I need to get.
I'm not too happy about that. I've definitely gone wrong with some of my eating habits and my lifestyle choices. So I feel nervous and anxious because I really want to be Dr. Now's patient. And I'm not sure he will take me on because of what my weight is.
Hello.
Hello?
How y'all doing?
Doing all right?
Pretty good.
I'm Dr. Nazardan.
Robin?
Nice to meet you, Robin. And
I'm James.
okay,
Sir.
and you're
I'm Garrett.
all right. And the relationship.
Husband? Nephew?
Okay, it's good to meet you. Where y'all kind from?
Southwest Kansas?
Kansas. All right. So about a day's drive.
Yeah.
Not too far, but still long enough to put a lot of strain in your body when you're over 600 pounds.
Yeah.
So y'all feeling all right?
Yes.
Okay. So Robin, you're here to lose weight? Because you're up to 648 pounds.
Yeah. I am interested in your weight loss program.
Okay. But Jared, you decided you want to as well, since you are over 600 pounds too. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, great. And how old are you?
I'm 20.
You're 20 years old?
Yes.
That's a lot of weight gain in a short time at that age. So you're on track to be the world's heaviest person if something doesn't change. All right, Robin, your husband is a normal weight.
Yeah.
So that tells me all your unhealthy eating is when he's in around. Or you have other eating buddies, I'm guessing your nephew. Is that all fair to say?
Yeah.
Okay, so the dysfunctional dynamic you and your nephew have is one of the biggest issues we need to address if you two want to have any chance to do this.
Okay.
So here's what we can do. I'm gonna give you two a 1,200 calorie a day high protein, no carb diet. There'll be no chips, no cookies, no sweet. And Robin, over the next month, I want you to lose at least 50 pounds, okay? And Garrett, I want you to do the same thing.
Okay.
If you both do that, then I'll approve you for weight loss surgery. But you all need to take this seriously. Your overeating and enabling of each other is killing you both. And Robin, you're not too far off from your breaking point where your body gives out and you die. And if you don't change, you won't be too far behind there, Garrett. So this is your chance to turn your life around. You got that?
Yeah.
And James, you need to encourage and support Robin to do this. If you don't want to be bearing her soon.
Yes, sir. All about the support.
If you don't do anything about it, you're not going to live too long. All right, if you need anything, give me a call and have a safe ride back home.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you all soon.
Thank you, Doctor.
All right, you're welcome. It is very clear that there is a severe dysfunctional dynamic at play in this family, and it is likely not limited to just Robin and Garrett. So it's going to be extremely difficult to get them to change those patterns of behavior and ways of relating to each other in order to make any real change. But hopefully they realize how dangerous their situation is and take this chance seriously. Because if they don't, it will just be a matter of time before one of them faces a situation that pushes their body to its breaking point and they don't survive.
It was hard to hear some of what Dr. Now had to say about how dangerous my situation is. But I'm really excited that Dr. Now is going to help us and we have this chance. So I'm ready to work as hard as I need and do it with Garrett. So we can support each other and both hit our goals. Because it's just as important to me that Garrett does this too.
I was really only hoping for Robin to get accepted, and that I was just a second thought in my head because I was mainly worried about Robin's health. But after Dr. Now took me on also as a patient, I'm ecstatic about it. And I know I will have support in this because I'll be doing it alongside Robin. So I think we'll have each other's backs.
I know this won't be easy, but I'm ready. So no matter what it takes, we'll lose the 50 pounds we need. And then when we come back next time, we get approved for weight loss surgery. Because this is the only way we're gonna be able to save our lives.
I don't know what she wants for her birthday, because her birthday is next month. I think she
It's been 3 weeks since our appointment with Dr. Now. And Garrett and I have been working to make the change we need into Dr. Now's diet. And we're only eating together and sticking to the same foods. So I'm keeping a food journal for both of us. So we know exactly what we're both eating to make sure we stay on track. And we have been eating only what we should be. So no carbs, which has been tough.
like traveling parts like summertime.
My killer is the peanut butter. I cannot have peanut butter.
Break her hand. Come here, bro.
We can do this, baby.
Yeah.
I got your back.
Desire, come here.
Come in.
Your turn.
So what you do, Jess?
I'm just getting to do lunch. How does she sound?
Cool.
I feel good about how we're doing. And I feel like I'm starting to see the results of my hard
Do
work.
that off the couch right there so she can.
I am physically making progress. And I know Garrett is noticing some of the same things too.
Go in the fridge.
Yes, sir.
The diet has been hard but rewarding. It's bringing us closer and making us hold each other to the same standards.
So you can lay it on top of it.
Or a romaine blend.
Spinach.
Alright.
The only downside is I'm not able to eat good food like bread, pizza, deep fried food, all the unhealthy things. But I think I've lost some weight. I went with Robin to the grocery store and I was able to walk around for way longer than I normally would.
I know we're both making progress. I just really hope it's enough and that we make it down to the goal we need. So we're trying to do this as a family. And Garrett even took Dr. Now's diet to his father, and he's been trying to do it too. So doing this is not just for ourselves, but for the whole family. So we're all 100% committed to do whatever it takes.
She need a blanket.
individually
Lay
and
your
as
ass down if I
families.
beat your ass so she want to do all that crying.
Because we want to turn the trend in our family around and to be
where's
with each
pillow?
other
That's the
for as
pillow?
long as possible. And we know
Lay your
doing
ass
this is the
down.
only way that's going to happen. It's
Lift your
actually
head
pretty
up.
good.
They look really good.
Kids like you go to bed
Our next
early.
appointment with
Acting like
Dr.
a
Now
damn
is in 1
crazy
week.
ass lunatic.
And we're pushing ourselves to do the most we can to hit our goals by then. So when we go back, we both can get approved for weight loss surgery.
No, you slide the phone to me.
Me, Garrett, and James have made it back down to Houston for our follow-up appointment. And this time the trip down here took even more out of me and was even harder. We almost had to stop at a hotel 2 times because I was in so much pain. So I'm ready to get there and get out.
I've been trying to stick to the diet as best as I can. I'm feeling nervous and anxious, and I'm really hoping I've reached the goal he set for me.
I know I can't keep doing this drive, but Dr. Now requires his patients to move down to Houston to do his program if they get approved for weight loss surgery. So hopefully me and Garrett will get approved, and then we'll be able to move down here. And I won't have to do this trip again.
Robin McKinley?
So me and Garrett have to have made it to where we need today. Because I'm really scared if we both don't get the surgery soon, that we're gonna run out of time.
AT&T has a new guarantee because most things in life are not guaranteed. Like common courtesy. Really, Brenda?
I know you can see.
When they say,
I'm on my way.
no way. Pretty blue, though. Or a fun night at the movies. Yeah, that's not guaranteed.
Hold on. Let me put you on speakerphone.
You know what AT&T guarantees? Connectivity you depend on, the deals you want, and the service you deserve. Or we'll make it right. That's the AT&T guarantee.
If I say she's an icon, she's an icon.
The greatest of all time. Iconic.
The supermodel of concealers.
We're standing up for our right to be lazy.
By sitting
My
down.
daughter, she ain't have her phone this whole month.
We work full time and parent full time.
We will be reclining until further notice.
It's our right to let the dishes soak overnight.
And to mow the lawn tomorrow, wish.
We proudly declare that yes, we are still watching that.
And no, we will be cooking tonight.
We, the lazy, are taking back lazy.
By getting comfy on our Lazy Boy furniture.
Lazy Boy. Long live the lazy.
Señor Ramírez, ¿cómo está?
¿Hay alguna opción más económica para mi nueva receta de Medicare?
Medicare. Pero si parece de 45. Creo que sí.
Obtén ayuda con tu receta de Medicare en tu vecindario.
Me and Garrett are back at Dr. Now's for our follow-up appointment. At my last appointment with Dr. Now, I was 648 pounds. And he told me I had to lose 50 pounds over the last month to get approved for weight loss surgery. So that means if I hit my goal, then I'll be below 598 today. And I hope I lost enough to do that. I'm ecstatic that I did not gain any weight. I mean, it's not what Dr. Now wanted for the month, so I'm a little hesitant on seeing him. But for the first time in my life, I didn't gain and I lost a lot. So I'm still hoping that this was enough for him to see how hard I'm working and to approve me. And I'm hoping Garrett did what he needs to get approved too.
I have never been able to lose this much weight before. But Dr. Now set the goal for 50 pounds. I didn't reach it.
Huh?
And I'm just a
You gotta
little
lay your
disappointed
muffin
about
ass
that.
No.
Hello.
Hello.
How y'all doing?
Doing all right?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
All right.
The
Let's
hell?
start with Robin.
Yes, sir.
You're down to 615, so you lost 33 pounds. And what that tells me is that you made some improvement to your eating habits.
No.
But you're still taking in around 3 to 5,000 calories a day. So that's still a ways off from where you need to be.
Yes, sir.
Why didn't you make the changes you need? What's holding you up?
Absolutely nothing but myself.
Okay, and I'm glad to see that you're at least trying. But you have to do better.
Yes, sir.
All right, Garrett. You lost 22 pounds, which is some progress, but even less than you had. So you also could done better.
Yes.
Okay? Especially considering you're younger, and you should have easily lost more in that same amount of time. Okay, so what is holding you up?
Motivation.
If saving your life is not motivation enough, then I don't know what is. This level of progress tells me that you're only willing to try a little bit. So I need to see more from both of you, okay?
Okay.
And unless I see more evidence you're ready for this, then we're not moving ahead.
Yes, sir.
So the goal for both of you is the same as last time. Lose 50 pounds over the next month. If you want to convince me that you're ready to do what you need to succeed at this, and if you do that, then I'll preview for weight loss surgery.
Okay.
But the other thing you all need to start thinking about is moving down here to Houston. I'm concerned with the extent and amount of traveling you two are doing at your weight because it's going to start to take too much of toll on both your bodies, especially for Robin. And ultimately, if you want to be in my program, you're going to have to move down here for around to decide whether that. So if you want to do this, show me you're ready.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'll see you all soon. If you need anything, give me a call.
I agree with everything he said. We just got to work harder.
Yeah. Stick to it faithfully.
I'm glad to see some weight loss with Robin and Garrett, but they're still not at the point where they're taking this as seriously as they need. If they had actually done the diet like they should have, they would have easily lost more than their goal this past month.
I'm really disappointed right now. I really thought our weight loss was good. But Dr. Now says it's not enough, so I guess we have to try again. And I suppose the bright side is that he's given us another chance to do this. I just don't know how we're gonna do better this time because I know how hard we work. So I'm really scared right now because I know how important it is we do it this time. But I'm worried we won't be able to. And if we don't, I don't know what we're gonna do. When we got back home, we all talked about what Dr. Now said about needing to be in Houston and how my body can't keep doing this trip. So we're going ahead and moving to Houston, all of us. So a lot of my family is coming over to help us pack up and say goodbye. And we're leaving in the next day or two. Girls, I appreciate you guys coming out. Our goal is to completely get everything out of this house tonight. Just start piling it into trash bags. If it's breakable, wrap it up in whatever cloth is in there. I'm apartment hunting to find a place as soon as possible. And I'm working on one that says we can move in this week. And I'm hoping we can get everything we need done and squared away in time so we don't lose it. But there's a whole lot to do in a short period of time. Hi, Diane. This is Robin McKinley again. Do you have a fax number I can fax this into? Okay, I can actually probably do that. I've got semi-good news. She 95% guaranteed me the apartment, so
I got something like George Michael's. You gotta have faith.
Sign under mine.
Here?
Why you gotta plug the room camera back up, Pops?
All our family is here in need, so leaving is tough. And I know this whole trip is gonna be the hardest one yet. Because to get all of our stuff down there, we're gonna have to take 3 vehicles. And the only way to do that is if I drive. And not only has it been a really long time since I even tried to get behind the wheel, my big concern is how hard it's gonna be on my knees. Are you ready for me to do that driving?
I really don't want you to, sweetheart.
I know.
I'm terrified of you driving. I guess at this point, we don't have any other choice.
Everything is kind of hitting me all at once because it's our last day of packing and getting ready to move down to Houston. This will be my first time living away from my father. It's emotional to leave my father behind right now with all of his health problems.
Oh, baby.
I don't think it really hit me that it was really, really happening until yesterday. We're uprooting our whole lives, our entire existence, and moving 14 hours away on a wish and a prayer. You know, just keep your eyes on the prize. It's all for Robin. And what she's going to gain out of this is worth 10 times what we're having to go through right now.
Goodbye, man. When we go to Turkey, I'll miss you. So no matter how painful it is to do this emotionally and physically, this is our last chance and we need to take it. Because our lives are hanging in the balance.
Any questions?
How did you become the Capital One Bank guy?
You mind? I've always been passionate about no fees or minimums on checking accounts.
How do I get your job?
Hard work,
I
dedication.
met the Capital One Bank guy.
It's like Mr. Jeter said, hard work and dedication. What's been the highlight of your career? And that'd have to be bank guy. Helping people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft fees.
Aren't you in the Hall of Fame?
And didn't you live in space? What's in your wallet?
Travel is a version of myself that's so bold and confident and hot.
I feel my most sexy when I'm leaning into what is on the inside.
It's not about right or wrong. It's about your truth. I know people wanted to have a good time, but I didn't know this many people wanted to have a good time.
My name is Becky G. Victoria Monet.
My name is Chapel Roan, and
We are here to go deeper.
We've been on the road for 3 days. And I'm miserable because I have to drive and I'm only able to go a couple hours a day before the pain gets to be too much and I have to stop and rest. So this is taking so much out of me because my knees are swollen and they hurt. And I have cellulitis in my leg and in the lower part of my stomach. And I've been moving around a lot. So I can feel it getting worse and it feels like it's popping or bursting under my skin. And parts of my inner thigh have started to crack and I can feel stuff oozing out. And the pain is so bad, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. So I have to stop somewhere to use the bathroom. Oh my God, I feel gross. Oh my God.
Robin is not doing very well at all. It's terribly embarrassing for her. And just to watch her go through something like that, I mean, the person that you love, I mean, it's dehumanizing.
I put some stuff on my leg to try to stop the leaking, but I'm still in a lot of pain. So we have to get a hotel because I'm done for the day.
That's nice. Ah!
Basically, you just had a call.
Yeah.
And you just got a message, and I think it was the apartments.
Your room looks so nice.
Thank you for calling La Casita. Diane speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, Diane. This is Robin. You caught me in the restroom. Sorry.
So the next step on the application for the rental is a disconnected number. You put on here 1678.
No, 1676.
76?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me try and call the gentleman to do your rental verification, okay?
Okay. All right, thank you.
All right.
She had the wrong number for our landlord.
And she's calling him now. Hopefully, this will mean.
Hopefully he answers.
Oh, I hope so.
So we ready to get back on the road?
Yeah. We're in Texas and only around 200 miles from Houston. So I was hoping to make it all the way there, but I just can't. But even if we could, it wouldn't even matter because we don't have our apartment yet. So I'm starting to think this was a bad idea and it was too much too soon. I feel like nothing's going right and this whole trip is turning out to be a disaster. I don't know if I have another day in me.
Are you okay?
I'm in a lot of pain.
Oh, your poor leg, baby.
I know.
Oh, my goodness. You're swollen twice as big as you were yesterday, babe.
Ow, 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 ow.
Going slow. My goodness.
Hang on, that'll get you just a second.
All right, come on. Good girl.
Oh,
Come on, puppy. Let's get some lights on, man.
How do I open these blinds?
I'm scared.
Oh,
Baby, you need to lay down and get your legs up.
I know.
Do you need some help?
I'm just in so much pain, babe. I'm stressed and I'm in more pain than I've ever been. So I'm praying that all this works out somehow and I have the strength to make it and finish this trip. But right now, things look bad and I just don't see how they aren't gonna get any worse from here on out. I just really hope God provides a way because we can't do this on our own. It's so bad. We made it to Houston and I'm so happy to finally be here. I'm still in a lot of pain, but things are going a little better because we were finally approved for the unit we've been trying to get. So in a way, it was a good thing that it took longer for us to get down here.
Your carriage awaits, my love.
But I'm in a tremendous amount of pain because of all the strain on my body from driving that long. From the cellulitis in my leg and in my stomach, it hurts so bad. And I'm hoping that once I'm able to sleep and take it easy for a few days, the swelling in my legs will go down and my leg and stomach will start to feel better. Okay, can I have just a second, babe? Okay. All right. Because right now it's excruciating.
Oh, shit.
Our next appointment with Dr. Now is in a few days. And I'm hoping that when we tell him that we've moved down here to Houston and he sees our commitment, that he'll know we're doing everything we can and working hard to do what he needs us to do. And I'm also really hoping we both hit our goals.
You're walking in your new house.
Oh my God. Oh wow.
Here, sweetie, sit down.
Thank you.
Oh, it's nice and cold in here.
Wow. We gotta go home, Houston. We made it.
Oh, word. Why you still, you wide awoke?
Oh over the last couple of days, my legs and the pain in my stomach has only gotten worse. So I called Dr. Now, and he wasn't too happy that I let it get this bad without telling him. Because he said that if I got an infection in my cellulitis, that it could very quickly and easily become deadly for me. So I'm really scared right now.
I can't stand to see Robin in pain. It's never fun to see the person you love in pain. It sucks that we have to be in the hospital, but whatever it takes so she's not hurting. Hoping we're gonna have to go to the hospital soon.
Sophie, give me something for pain. I know that my weight has gotten so bad that my body is at a breaking point, and that the clock's been ticking for when it's all gonna become too much for me. So I'm just praying that this isn't it, because I'm not ready to die.
It sucks to be wrong about your boyfriend's tolerance for horror movies. But it's great to be wrong about Tinder. Because a new relationship starts on Tinder every 3 seconds.
Oye, creo que tengo fiebre.
Tampoco me siento muy bien.
I'm weird as shit, bro. So
Hola.
Esto no es solo entregas en una hora. Esto no es solo medicina. Esto es alivio rápido para aquellos que no pueden parar.
sit up with y'all. Y'all motherfuckers weird.
Walgreens.
Yesterday, Dr. Now had me come to the hospital and check me in because he was worried about my cellulitis and how bad it's gotten. So I've been really scared about how bad it could be. And so far, all I know is that it's going to be a while before I'm able to go home.
Yesterday, Robin called me, and what she described to me made me concerned she might have infection in her cellulitis. So I had her come here to the hospital, and it is a good thing we did, because she does have an infection that is already pretty advanced as a result of poor hygiene. But what also has been concerned is that in the last month, Robin has hardly lost any weight. So we have a lot of things that we need to address with her. Robin, good afternoon. How are you?
I'm feeling better than I did yesterday.
Let's take a look at your leg. You got a bit of infection in cellulitis in your leg and your stomach. All right, we start you on IV antibiotic, and this is gonna get better. But what will also be very important is that you make sure you get up and do your walking every day to get your blood flowing, to get more oxygen to those areas. And
I'm not supposed to walk.
Why is that?
Who told you that?
I have no cartilage in my knees. My knee doctor said I'm not supposed to walk.
What do you mean, knee doctor?
You get your big ass
I'm
up.
from Kansas. He said I'm bone on bone in my knees, and with my weight, I'm gonna bust my
not
bones
walking,
up
how you
because I have no
losing weight?
cartilage left
Shit.
in my knees.
Okay, a lot of people at your weight, they don't have cartilage, but that doesn't mean you can walk. That is bad advice he gave you, okay?
Exactly.
So we get another orthopedic come and see you. So eventually, when you lose your weight, you're gonna have to have a knee replacement.
Yeah, that's why I came to you, so I could do this program and get
All right,
to get to
which means you need to start trying harder. Because as you know, we checked your weight earlier today, and you're only down to 606. Instead of losing 50 pounds this past month, you only lost 9.
Okay.
But that means you're nowhere near being ready for weight loss surgery. But there is some good news, because a little earlier, we got a weight check with Garrett, and he's down to 531.
Okay.
So he lost 54 pounds this past month. Because of his progress, I approved Garrett for weight loss surgery.
Okay.
And we're gonna do his operation in a month. But for you, our priority is to clean up your infection over the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
And then once we send you home, I'm gonna give you one more chance to do this. But I'll make it a little easier on you. Because I've given you 2 months to lose at least 75 pounds. Okay? So no more excuses. This is your last chance, Robin. So you need to take this seriously.
Okay.
All right, good. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Until Robin stopped justifying her overeating, we're
I
not
told you
moving
take your
ahead
little
with
finger,
her.
right? You know you ain't gonna want to get up.
She said that she and Garrett have been having all
you
their
are, you
meals
gonna
together.
notice.
So
All that shit
Garrett's
gotta go on the trash,
progress
'cause
means
y'all not eating
that
it.
she's been sneaking extra food and justifying eating more. And I think it is likely that James is helping her with that. So she and James need to take this seriously because Robin is
eat
getting
candy grapes
dangerously
400
close
times.
to hitting her
Stop! I
breaking
wanted
point.
that. Is it some more?
I'm really discouraged right now.
You know what?
I'm happy for Garrett and that he gets to move ahead. I really am. But this just feels like a huge setback
Why I
for
had to
me
get your
because
stick?
I'm still not getting my surgery and I need it most.
We got a lot of organizers.
I'm thankful for the opportunity to get this surgery, and I know it's going to be life-changing. I'm not really feeling too nervous about it. I'm ready. But I am very surprised I'm going into surgery before Robin. And if I could trade places with my aunt right now, I would. Because she needs this more. And the whole point of the trip was to get help for her. I was just trying to do it with her. So I feel a little guilty about going first. I think I'm gonna call my dad. Hey, Dad.
Hey, what's up?
I'm just calling to let you know I'm getting ready to go into surgery.
I wish I could be there.
I know.
It's awesome you getting it done so soon. You just jumped right on this program.
Yeah.
Alright, bud, I love you, and call me when you can after it's over.
Alright, Dad. I love you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Whoa there, fella.
I'm hoping to pay this forward and use this tool not just for myself, but to encourage Robin to work harder.
Got this, buddy.
And encourage my father to get healthy and lose weight so we can all do this. So the surgery will hopefully be a start to a new life for me and my family.
Today we're attempting to do gastric sleeve on Garrett. Over the last 2 months, he's done well and shown me he's willing to work hard and he's ready for this next step. But despite his progress, Garrett is still extremely overweight and very high risk for any operation. We can turn the room light off because all the weight on his body puts his whole system under so much strain that anything more, such as a surgical procedure, can be too much for his body to handle. Go forward. Go forward. Now pull back a bit. That's gonna be a little bit hard to put this staple in. So we're gonna make sure to closely monitor him. And if there is any sign his body is starting to struggle, then we will have to end this surgery. Go up. Okay, hold it right here. But hopefully we'll be able to complete this operation today without any issues. And if we do, this surgery will be an effective tool to help Garrett because what the operation does is remove 80 to 90% of his stomach, leaving a long skinny tube that looks like a sleeve. So the patient's food intake is physically limited and the patient is less hungry. And it will give them an opportunity to begin losing weight.
I'm feeling a little bit anxious for Garrett, but I've got my faith in
You got
God
a lot of
that everything's gonna work
fat.
out. And I'm so proud of him. He worked really hard to get here.
All right, it is detached. Okay, let's take it out.
They had something burnt.
Keep pulling. Good. This is a huge stomach. Okay, can you turn the room light on?
That what y'all gotta do to my little tummy?
Let's close it up.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
I
all
got a
finished.
little wummy.
Garrett's surgery went very well. We successfully completed his gastric sleeve. So now we're gonna get him to recovery room and hopefully get him home in a couple days. At this point, I don't see any obstacle for Garrett. So he should be able to lose 40 pounds in this first month. Then at least 30 pounds a month after that, until he get close to
40
his
pounds
target
to the
weight.
first month and 30
But
pounds
right
after
now,
that.
my big
Yeah,
concern is Robin. We had her in the hospital
That's
for
what y'all
3
gotta do to
weeks,
my little tiny
and she
little
only
stomach.
lost 9 pounds during that
You got a
time.
big ass
And
stomach.
her weight loss should have been much greater
You
than
good with
that.
big patience.
So
Big ass
that
patience.
means she was sneaking food in. And another big problem is that she doesn't fully understand how much she's eating. So to help her cut back more, I put her on a 600 calorie a day diet. And hopefully doing that will help get her to the place she needs to finally do this.
You wanna go
Because
lay
she
in your
can't afford
bed?
to waste any more time.
If you start crying, you're gonna come back. Go ahead. Take your blanket and pillow. If you start your shenanigans, you're gonna come back. Good night. Rose, get that trash out of the blanket. Okay, get pick it. Okay, just pick it up.
Me and Garrett have been home from the hospital for about a month now.
Trash.
Garrett just went back onto solid foods just recently.
Trash.
He had to be on a liquid diet for a month after his weight loss surgery, and he was sore for a while, but he's doing really well now. And all of that has been motivating me to work hard and do better so I can get to that point. So I've been working to stick to my diet with no carbs, but it's been really hard because Dr. Now wasn't too happy that I didn't lose any weight in the hospital.
Robin's been doing amazing with her diet. She was recently cut down to 600 calories by Dr. Now. And she took it a little hard, but she hit it back.
600 calories?
She's been going
Bitch,
strong.
I'm only getting 160 calories a day.
Dr. Now says I don't realize how much I'm actually eating. And that if I'm okay eating double what I should, then he's cutting me back even more. And that will hopefully get me to where I should be, because I know if I don't hit my goal this time, there's a good chance that Dr. Now's going to tell me I'm done. So I'm working to stay motivated to do everything I need. And Garrett has been a huge support to me this past month.
You want to maybe walk a little bit with me?
Yeah, we can take a walk together. I can't go very far. I kind of
neither can I.
Push my knees too far, but I'll do my best.
He don't have a choice with the walk,
ready?
or you gonna get fucking blood clots.
I've been pushing myself real hard lately to walk more. I'm giving as much as I can. And I'm trying to stick to everything I need, even all my exercises, including walking. Even though I don't agree with Dr. Now that the pain in my knees is normal for someone of my size. And I don't feel that Dr. Now truly understands how much it hurts. And I hit my pain threshold quickly. And once that happens, I'm done.
Oh, you can see me.
That wasn't a very good idea.
I really am trying to do as much as I can and hit my goals, but it's really hard.
Dad!
Me and James are back at Dr. Now's for my next appointment, and I'm really nervous. This is the most important appointment I've had yet. And I'm scared that if I don't get approved today, that this is going to be it for me. So I'm hoping and praying I've lost what I need today. Robin? When I left the hospital, I had made it down to 598. And Dr. Now told me I needed to lose at least 75 pounds over 2 months. So that means I have to be down to 523 today. And I'm really hoping I'm where I need to be. That's great. Right? That's amazing. And I'm really excited to see that number.
Just breathe, baby. Take your time.
To see my weight come up and realize how much I've lost this time is such an incredible feeling. And for the first time since I started this journey, I'm excited to hear what Dr. Now is going to say, because I think he's going to approve me for weight loss surgery.
Hello.
Hello.
How you all doing?
Doing all right? How about you?
All right, Robin. You're down to 5'11".
Yes.
That's weight loss of 87 pounds in 2 months.
Yes.
Good.
And if you see, I'm walking. I'm not in the wheelchair.
Well, you're doing great, and I'm proud of you. I knew you could do it. And since you're showing me that you're willing and able to work hard and do what you need, I'm going to approve you for weight loss surgery.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Thank you.
Okay?
What we wanted to hear.
But here's what we can do. We need to run some tests to make sure your body will be able to handle the operation. My biggest concern is actually scar tissue around your abdomen from a serious surgery you had many years ago. Let me take a look. That looks to be a really bad scar. So we need to determine if that has created too much scar tissue to be able to safely perform surgery. And we need to make sure your body overall can handle the operation. So we'll set you up for that, okay?
Okay.
All right. And if everything looks good, then I'll schedule it for 2 months from now.
All right.
And if you haven't lost much then, or you've gained, then I will cancel it.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you're doing great, and I'm proud of you. Just keep it up, and we'll help you take this next step, so you can keep making progress and get you to your target weight.
Yes, I'm trying. I'm working hard.
All right. I'll see you both soon. I'm proud of Robin's recent progress. I think she thought she was trying hard in the beginning, but she didn't realize how much she was eating. And she was probably still doubling what she thought she was taking in. So cutting her diet back to 600 calories a day did the trick. And with Garrett having had weight loss surgery, she's had a good influence in her home with her. So all the factors helped her to make the progress she needs. But I need to make sure this change and her willingness to do this wasn't temporary. So we'll see in 2 months.
I am super excited right now. This means that hopefully I can hit my goal a lot faster, and I can't wait. I'm a little disappointed it's going to be 2 months before my surgery, and that I have to lose more weight. I have to try my best, because I can't let anything happen to make me lose this opportunity to get my life back.
At the UPS store, we offer a lot, because running a small business takes a lot. That's why we're the Help Protect Your Privacy store and the Give Your Business a Real Street Address store. So while you're juggling everything else like the boss you are, we're the extra pair of hands store. You can count on us as the shredding and mailboxing, anything and everything to keep you going store. Visit the upsstore.com/save and get 3 months of free mailbox services today.
Every story begins with one. In this case, one sacred culture given to one family in California. One young son was drawn to it, so he began to experiment. Then his mother fell ill. Soon they said she would be gone. Her son would bring her kombucha. Then, one day, his mother got better. From that moment, the boy had one mission: share his family's gift with everyone. So batch by batch, he kept crafting until kombucha and all its health benefits were enjoyed far and wide. Decades later, the story of one became the story of all. One real kombucha, blooming with transformation. Made for one people, united in one existence. Sharing pure love and living in gratitude. So, what will be your one? Synergy, the real kombucha.
I'm excited, but I'm also really scared because I don't want anything to go wrong. And I know this is really high risk. So I honestly don't know how I'm coping with the stress and anxiety of having surgery. I just am. But I really hope that I'm doing the right thing. Any advice since you've been through this?
Just stay calm and you'll get through it.
I'm cool as a cucumber.
Thank you so much.
Love you too, baby. Out in a couple hours.
You come back to me.
I will. I always do. This is what we've been working for. I am risking everything for a chance to have a future. But I'm just focusing on the fact that I'm getting my life back. I'm gonna be able to do stuff with my nephews and nieces, and I'm going to finally be able to have that dance with my husband. And if I don't do this, I'm not gonna have that life. So I have to trust that this is the right decision, because I have no hope outside of getting this operation.
Today we are attempting to perform a gastric sleeve operation on Robin. She stayed on track this past 2 months, and I'm very pleased that she lost another 48 pounds over the last 2 months, and is down to 463 today. Okay, let's begin. So I'm happy with her progress and how she's doing. Turn room light off. But just like with Karen, Robin is still very high risk because of her size. So if there are any issues that concern us with how she's doing, we'll have to end her operation early. But hopefully we'll be able to complete her operation and give her this tool to help her make more progress so we can get her to her target weight.
Sitting here in a waiting room, waiting on the love of your life, it's agonizing. It's hard.